Sean, just what's your reaction to what happened today?
Well, we played a good game.
Yeah, I guess the morning. How do you react to what happened with John?
Yeah, it's always a shock. I mean, it's tough, but I think we're all responsible at some point for the way the season's gone. No, I think it's just time to regroup, move on, try to build something here for the rest of the year, and try to go into the summer feeling somewhat good and bring it into next year.
Can you maybe just take us into how you guys found out? Like, did you guys get to the practice facility and that's how you found out? Maybe you can just take us into the morning.
Yeah, we just showed up for a morning skate and had a team meeting with management, and it was announced to us.
How good was the feeling to get a power play goal after a little bit of stress there?
Yeah, finally. Maybe not the way that we drawed it up, but we had some good looks. Just can't finish. But yeah, maybe it'll kind of loosen us up a little bit for the upcoming opportunities we get.
Danny spoke about that Torts was obviously a big presence, and now that he's not here, I think it sounds like the hope from him is that maybe it'll free up some other guys to fill that leadership void with some of the other guys he left. Do you feel like that's something that can happen and maybe needs to happen after some of the players that you lost?
Yeah, I think as a team, we got younger, and we need to grow. We need to take a step forward, and yeah, I think it's time for some guys maybe to kind of show what they're made of, play loose, just have fun out there, but at the same time stay accountable to each other and make sure it doesn't come free for all. And but at the same time Torts built a good foundation here for the young guys and older guys as well, to kind of be accountable and how to handle yourself as a pro. And we got to keep that philosophy, but just kind of maybe mold into our own image maybe from now on.
Were there any structural changes with Brad when he talked to you guys before the game? Did he have you do anything differently as far as neutral zone, forecheck, back check, or was it just kind of the same plan with a different voice telling you what to do?
No, I think it's just it was the same game plan or system. There was no really adjustments. It was, like you said, just a new voice. It just felt like guys were a little looser out there and having fun, and we just gotta build off of this win and feel good about ourselves at the end of the year at least.
Sean, after Tuesday's game, the comments that Tortorella had after the game, they got a lot of play nationally. When we talked to Danny before the game, he said that it wasn't the only thing that played into his decision, but it was part of it. I guess were those comments received negatively in the room, given just kind of the way that they came out?
I don't know. I think Torts was emotional at times, and sometimes I think some of the quotes are taken out of context. I wasn't there when it was said, but it is what it is. That's like you said, I'm sure that wasn't the only reason why, but I think we just gotta look to the future here and build something within this group.
You guys have seen Matte score a couple pretty goals this year. Were you surprised at all the empty netter didn't go in?
Yeah, he doesn't miss too many of those usually. So yeah.
Your
Last one.
the goal that Matte we thought scored went off you. Where did it hit you?
Right on the hand.
Yeah.